guys, and welcome to day 3 of our Self-Care with Essential Oils series. Today we're going to be talking about healthy sleep habits and creating an environment of rest and relaxation so that we can develop and maintain healthy sleep habits. Now, this is important both for us as mamas, but also for our little ones as well, to really cultivate an environment that is conducive to getting a good night's sleep. Of course, there's tons of research out there about what good sleep does for the human body, for our emotions, for our mental wellness, and you guys are probably already familiar with it. But one thing that I read recently is that some of the most recent research actually indicates that however much sleep you think you need is how much your body actually needs. So if you're one of those people like me that you think you need 10 to 12 hours of sleep at night, that's totally me. Your body is gonna, after 6 or 7 hours of sleep, your body's gonna be like, I'm not done sleeping, I need more sleep. But if you're one of those people like my husband who's like, I only need 4 or 5 hours of sleep, you can get 4 or 5 hours of sleep and wake up and your body's literally ready to go. That is the power of the brain on the human body. Literally what you tell yourself you need, your body adapts to that. So that's pretty cool. But of course we know that we do actually need to get several good sleep cycles in every night to really have that restorative rest that we need. Our brain uses those deep sleep cycles to really file away information and create memories, and of course our body uses that to heal and to regenerate and to restore. So healthy sleep is super, super important. One of our favorite oils for healthy sleep is cedarwood essential oil. I love to talk about cedarwood, and you're going to find out why. But I wanted to share just a tiny bit of chemistry with you real quick, and I love to use cedarwood as an example. So the chemical makeup of an essential oil is actually how we know what it's going to be good for in the human body, how we can use it either topically or aromatically or internally. And the chemical makeup of cedarwood is such that it contains the highest levels of sesquiterpenes of any essential oil. Now, if you're not all sciencey, don't worry, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but you need to know that sesquiterpenes, how they interact in the body, both when used topically and when used aromatically, they create a chemical reaction in the brain that then creates a physical response in the body to calm the brain, to calm the mind, and to calm the body. Pretty cool, right? I love to talk about cedarwood because it has that chemical makeup that's so high with sesquiterpenes, and we know that sesquiterpenes calm the body, so we know just from looking at the chemical makeup of this essential oil, we know what it's good for. Pretty cool, right? So cedarwood for sleep. This is an oil that's great to use both on adults and on children. It's a very gentle oil. It is distilled from the bark of a cedar tree, the wood and the bark of a cedar tree, hence the name cedarwood. And it has a very earthy, sort of almost a musty smell. It kind of reminds me like if you were to go for a walk in the woods after a rain, but the dirt had kind of already started to dry out just a little bit. So while you're walking, you have like that dirt, earthy smell, but you also have the tree smell all mixed together. That's kind of what cedarwood smells like to me. Okay, so cedarwood has quite a bit of different uses, and I wanted to touch on this real quick because this is why I love to talk about cedarwood. Outside of our starter kit, there are 2 oils that I recommend everybody gets because they are such powerhouses, and one of them is cedarwood. The other is Endoflex. It's for the completely opposite reason we use cedarwood. Endoflex really helps with energy levels and balancing hormones, and we're gonna probably not even talk about that in this series, but those are the 2 oils I recommend outside of our starter kit. And cedarwood, because of how powerful it is for sleep and for brain function, you guys, I can't even tell you how great cedarwood is. There is a study out there done by Dr. Friedman. If you want to look it up, he studied cedarwood and vetiver in children who have a hard time sitting still and paying attention. And the results were just phenomenal because cedarwood really helped them focus in on the tasks at hand. So cedarwood is excellent for the brain. for really helping your brain have healthy memory function. It's great for focus. It's great for calming down and sitting still. It's very grounding to the emotions when you need to just kind of center your emotions. Cedarwood's excellent for that. And the last thing that we use cedarwood for is we use it in our hair. Yeah, who would have thought that, right? Cedarwood is excellent for hair growth and for luscious locks, I like to say. I even add it to my mascara. I add a drop of oil into my mascara tube to help my lashes be luscious and long. And yay for alliteration, right? So cedarwood has multiple uses. I love to talk about it because it really shows the wide range of uses that essential oils have. But here's how we use it for sleep. We use it 3 ways. So on my kiddos, in a roller bottle, I have a blend for them, and we call it our sleepy time blend or our silent night blend. And it is a blend of cedarwood, tangerine, and lemon. No, cedarwood, tangerine, and lavender. And lavender and cedarwood, of course, are extremely relaxing to the body. They really create that environment of being calm and relaxed. They really relax the body. And then orange or tangerine, I use both of them in our blend depending on what I have, but both of them are great for kind of uplifting the spirit, but not in an energetic way so much as just kind of helping your heart to be lighthearted. And I don't know about you, but at bedtime my kids need a little help being lighthearted, right? So sorry guys. So we do a blend in a roller bottle. We top it off with carrier oil, and then I rub that on their backs and on their feet at night before bedtime. Now I also diffuse that same blend in our diffusers and in our rooms at night. So I'll put 2 or 3 drops of cedarwood, 2 or 3 drops of lavender, 2 or 3 drops of orange or tangerine in our diffusers, and we'll diffuse that all night long in all of our bedrooms. And sometimes I use just cedarwood and sometimes I use just lavender. It kind of depends on what is going on, you know, that day and what oils we've been using. But the cedarwood, lavender, and tangerine or orange, that blend is our sleepy time silent night blend, and it works like a charm. So cedarwood, excellent oil for promoting good and healthy sleep. Now the next one I want to talk about is Stress Away, and I'm probably going to talk about Stress Away in every single video because it is one of my all-time favorites. As mamas, you guys, we get stressed out, and this is such a crucial oil to have on hand just to get our emotions and our feelings under control. Also works great on kids to get their feelings under control, so that's a winner. Stress Away though, you guys, it contains cedarwood. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. It also contains lavender, copaiba, and lime, which is another citrus oil which has that uplifting effect on our emotions. So Stress Away is an excellent oil to diffuse to help promote good sleep and to really bring, especially at the end of the day, if it's been a stressful day and you're just kind of like you're mentally tight, Stress Away is a great oil to use to kind of diffuse those stressful situations, stressful feelings. I do want to back up though, because I totally forgot the last way we use cedarwood, and this is the real kicker, and I don't want to not tell you. So cedarwood, this is what I use for myself on adults. I wouldn't necessarily do this on children undiluted, but I would totally use it diluted, but I'll just put a drop on my finger, swirl it around to sort of activate it, and then I just rub this part of my forehead with it right here. And you guys, like that part of the brain right behind this part of your forehead, that's the part of the brain that controls emotions. And I tell you what, like if my brain is just going 90 to nothing and my body's tired, my brain won't shut off, cedarwood right here, oh, like 10, 15 minutes later, I am gone. So that is the last way we use cedarwood. Sorry, I forgot to mention it when I was talking about it. Stress Away contains cedarwood, lavender, lime, and copaiba. Great to diffuse. And I also love to mix Stress Away and Peace and Calming together. I started mixing these together when Ezra was a baby. I think in the hospital, actually, I diffused these two combined, and he has always responded just amazingly well to Stress Away and Peace and Calming blended together. So that's kind of Ezra's special blend. So a lot of times I'll diffuse this in his room at night, but this combination is super, super soothing to the emotions, will really help calm you down and get you ready for a good night's sleep. Of course, we talked about lavender. We're already familiar with lavender being excellent for sleep and for relaxation. It's such a common scent in bath time products and especially baby products. So we know that lavender is great for calming. Lavender is also a very gentle oil and can be used on children safely. And lavender is one of the oils in our Ruta Vala blend, which is especially designed to help us have a good night's sleep. The other oils in it, I actually don't remember all of them. I know there's valerian, which smells like stinky feet. And while cedarwood will like get me ready to go to sleep and kind of calm my emotions and calm my brain, you guys, valerian and vetiver will like literally make me sleepy. So I used valerian and vetiver during my pregnancy when I got to that point in pregnancy where I had a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. And then we also used those during teething to help our little ones sleep through the teething. We also have Tranquil. This is a roller blend. It is not available in a 15 ml dropper bottle. It's only available in a roller blend, but we also used this during teething. And then this is another oil that we use during times of high stress to really, help us kind of shut our brain off when we need to get to sleep quickly, but it's been kind of a stressful day and we've got a lot going on mentally. Tranquil is another one that's excellent to really help get you ready to go to sleep. And then the last one is Valor. And this is one of Ezra's oils. So we've had lots of thunderstorms around here lately, and Ezra has woken up in the middle of the night and he's scared of thunderstorms. And Valor is the oil that we use. We put it on his heart and it helps him to fall asleep at night and fall back to sleep even though there's a thunderstorm. So Valor is extremely soothing to the emotions, and it will help really calm you down and really get your body relaxed and ready to go to sleep. All of the oils that I've mentioned, except for valerian and vetiver, all of them can be used throughout the day for other things, and they won't necessarily make you drowsy or make you sleepy. I would say though, valerian and vetiver, those oils are pretty potent, and I personally would not be able to drive if I put those oils on me. They just make me way too sleepy. So those are oils to really help create an environment in the evening or during nap time to really calm you down. If during your kids' nap time you don't want to sleep but you really kind of want to rest and let yourself relax, these oils are great to use then as well. And they are safe to use on our little ones to help them get a good night's sleep and hopefully sleep through the night, right? So those are the oils. Again, the absolute number one I recommend is the cedarwood. It's such a powerhouse and good for so many things. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about really the most important part for me of self-care, and that is meditation, prayer, and spending quiet time with the Lord. So I hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye.